Welcome back to another video. As always, please be sure to like and subscribe so we can game the YouTube algorithm, which suppresses content like this in favor of mainstream lies. Okay guys, I wanted to talk about this latest talking point on the mainstream news. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys who are in other countries are hearing about this, but we had this little slip up in Minneapolis, and the Minneapolis City Council has voted, or is promising to vote, to abolish the Minneapolis Police Department altogether, which is the dumbest thing ever. And I don't even need to go into why that's dumb. I actually want to talk about the benefits that are going to come from this. This is going to bring about the hard times in the never-ending cycle of hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create bad times create strong men. I didn't exactly say that right, but you know what I'm saying. This is the real beginning of the hard times, because people are apparently taking the police for granted when they realize they have nobody to call when someone's breaking in, when someone's harassing their children, when someone's stealing from them, etc., etc. They're going to arm themselves, and it's going to be quite the red pill. You're going to see America in the next generation spring into a conservative and Christian nationalist era like we've never seen before. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be spectacular. But yeah, the left here in this country has completely lost the plot, and a lot of liberals who didn't like Trump before are going to vote for him now, because Joe Biden is talking about his support for the dismantling of police. I seriously think these people are giving up the election. This is a very fringe position, and despite what Twitter shows you, most of the United States, I think 9 out of 10 of every race, wants police to remain the same, if not add more cops. Yeah, I don't remember where I got that statistic, but I think I heard that from Tim Pool. This is a particular ad. Well, it's a particular page from New York Times. I don't actually read the New York Times. Let's go into it. 9 members of the Minneapolis City Council, a veto-proof majority, pledged on Sunday to dismantle the police department, promising to create a new system of public safety in a city where law enforcement has long been accused of racism. Yeah, best of luck. Saying that the city's policing system cannot be reformed, the city council members stood before hundreds of people gathered late in the day on a grassy hill and promised to begin the process of taking apart the police department as it now exists. For activists who have been pushing for years for drastic changes to policing, the move represented a turning point that they hope will lead to a transformation of public safety in the city. How about a transformation into no safety? Good luck. It shouldn't have taken so much death to get us here. Candace Montgomery, the director of Black Visions Collective, said from the stage of the rally, "We're safer without armed, unaccountable patrols supported by the state hunting black people." Yeah, right. The pledge in Minneapolis, where George Floyd died 13 years ago after being pinned to the ground by a white police officer's knee, reflected calls across America to rethink what policing looks like. Yeah, what are they thinking? Oh, I think I know what they want. They're probably going to create community organized safety patrols made up of your favorite Antifa and Black Lives Matter protesters. I'm sure that's what it's going to be all about. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Like, that's probably what they're going to try to do. That's going to be real fun, I'm sure. Yes, in New York, they've already begun talking about defunding the police, and supposedly a lot of NYPD are quitting. Let's see. Let's see. Where did I hear about this? New York City police are quitting. Is this the one? Yep. Yep. Zero Hedge is awesome, by the way. They got banned from Twitter because they speak the truth. Former NYC police commissioner warns 600 cops on verge of quitting. 600. If 600 cops quit New York City, oh my God. They are so screwed. Yeah, a former New York police commissioner told Fox News on Monday that he heard up to 600 cops are on the verge of either retiring early or quitting. Wow. Yep. I mean, 45,000 officers, though. I mean, 600 out of 45,000. It doesn't seem like a lot. In fact, it doesn't seem like a lot at all. What's going on? Seems like a sensational headline. Oh, these are just ads. Yeah, I'm not really like too concerned, to be honest, unless I'm not understanding what these other 45,000 people do, and like these 600 cops are the best cops they have. Yep. Yep. Let me tell you guys, New York has had an interesting history with crime. Basically, back in the day, this happened. They got liberal in the 70s, and the crime skyrocketed, and it took a guy named Mayor Giuliani, to come in and implement two things that work: broken glass policing. This is a really important thing. I hate to be using cucked Wikipedia, and it's not a theory because we know it works. Basically, the theory is that you basically police all the little crimes. Like if you see someone breaking a window, or if you see someone hopping a turnstile, you go after them hard and arrest them or fine them significantly, because the people who are doing the shitty little crimes are also the ones who end up hurting people down the road. So if you let them get away with the little shit, well, then you're going to allow them to hurt somebody down the road when they should have been in jail already for the little shit. This actually worked. He also used something called CompStat, which was using computer statistics and computer modeling to figure out where criminals were going to be. And after he implemented these two policies, New York was the cleanest it had ever been in terms of crime. And then Giuliani retired, and then this guy, Bill De Blasio, came in, and he fucking ruined everything. Bloomberg was the mayor before this guy, and Bloomberg was a Republican. Just because he recently ran against Trump as a Democrat, the dude's staunch Republican. Bill De Blasio is the idiot that you can blame everything on right now in regards to the fact that New York City was the worst for the coronavirus pandemic, as well as riots. I honestly think New York was actually worse than Minneapolis for the riots. So yeah, I mean, this shit doesn't work. They're going to find out how bad it doesn't work, and then everyone's going to become super conservative, super pro-police, and the cycle will continue. Hard times creating strong men. I hope you guys like this video, and don't mind my lower talking. I'm trying not to wake up my kid. It's a night video. Thanks, guys. Take care.